Ladies and gentlemen, 'tis I, Buccaneer. Welcome back to MCW, and your eyes are not fooling you, ladies and gentlemen. That is Bradley Wadley!
Hello, MCW!
And here comes Nate Saturn! But first, there's Big James Johnson!
MCW Global World Champion.
And there is Nate Saturn, the MCW World Champion. It is Road Bradley. I don't want to talk about Nate Saturn's outfit though. Look at James!
They look like a bunch of James.
There is of course no stipulation to this match. The ladder acts as a top rope. Nate Saturn making his entrance. James in his stupid top hat. Oh, he just went diamonds to pistols, Bradley.
It's my favorite thing. Even how bad he is.
Come on! Get out here!
Nate Saturn's ready to fight.
Oh, and there is the entrance of the champion, Bradley. The man defending his title tonight. There he is, the Panther, Jared Controversy. With the MCW heavyweight title around his waist, throws off his entrance cape.
When I was fired or cut, when I watched Nate Saturn do the entrance of the Panther, he did a pretty spot on job.
Panther claws up.
And look at James and Saturn mocking him for that.
Panther ready for this fight tonight. For weeks he's been angry with Nate Saturn. Saturn has been avoiding him on the weekly MCW television.
Nate Saturn stated that they didn't have a ring for him to step on, so he wasn't going to be there.
Do we get to see it today, Bradley? The iconic pose!
He's not the only one doing it.
Nate Saturn mocking him in the background.
Trying to steal the spotlight from the Panther.
Oh, the Panther's music has stopped and he's still not in the ring?
1 second.
Think the Panther might have words to share.
Thank you, Bradley, for being useful for once in your announcing career.
Top, Bradley!
Hey,
You said you were useful for
Yeah,
once.
frick this guy.
I thought you wanted a normal one-on-one match between the two of us. Oh, you think this is a laughing matter? You bring Big James Johnson out here, and he's big, isn't he? Oh, he's real big with his stupid top hat. Look at him, he looks like a moron.
Champ does what he wants.
He does
You're
look
talking
quite
with a
stupid.
mask on. I can't even see your lips.
You don't need to see my lips. Just hear my words, Nate Saturn. You, in the past, have called me a rip-off Roman Reigns. You have James Johnson. Listen to me when I talk to you.
Oh, the Panther is angry.
Angry Panther.
If I'm Roman Reigns, then I need my wise man. And if there's one person that is James Johnson's kryptonite, it's this man.
Could it be? Oh, Bradley! Oh no, James Johnson's gonna have a heart attack if this is who I think it is.
James Johnson might leave San Diego with some bruises.
The only man who used to beat James Johnson.
There he is! The bruiser!
JPW!
Zach Daniels!
That, ladies and gentlemen, is the bruiser, Zach Daniels, James Johnson's original kryptonite in JPW. And he is here to serve as the Panther's backup.
Nate Saturn, with that big ego he has, making sure it's known.
Shoulder check from the Panther to Johnson and all. Johnson still scared of Zach Daniels.
It looks like James Johnson might have been messing with Zach a little bit as he laughed it off directly after.
Holding up the Panthers title. A nice handshake there from both men. And now the Panther enters the ring.
This ring that we have is bigger.
You think you can come to
And
MCW after you
as you come back to us, ladies and gentlemen, the ref is now in the ring, and these contestants cannot quit arguing with one another.
He wouldn't have it.
The ref having to break them up.
I am his mentor. Yeah.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the MCW Heavyweight Championship.
The Panther showing that title.
Introducing first, the challenger, accompanying to the ring by Big James Johnson. He weighed in at 201 pounds, standing at 6'2". He is the MCW World Champion. He is one of one, Nate Saturn.
Nate Saturn, of course, not defending his title tonight, but looking to add another one to his collection.
He's always running his mouth about
the Bruiser
something.
Daniels. He is the MCW Heavyweight Champion, weighing in at 215 pounds and standing at 6'4", the Panther, Jared Controversy.
Another iconic pose, Bradley. Handing the belt to Brookie Farquaad, tonight's referee.
forever.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are prepared for this match. I am super happy to have Bradley back, and here we go. And both men right at it, throwing haymakers, Bradley. These two men, the Panther using the ref to keep his balance. And back
these
at
two
it.
men, you can tell the hatred's been built up where MCW hasn't had a ring for the gentleman to fight in.
These two men just throwing hands down at each other. Nate telling the referee to keep the Panther back. I think he might be scared of him, Bradley.
Or he's just being strategic.
Something funny? Saturn. Yeah, something's funny, Saturn.
Oh, a ducked clothesline from the Panther. And now Nate Saturn
Just
pushes him off.
disrespect.
A chop from the Panther to the chest of Nate Saturn.
Right here.
And now Saturn wants a lockup. I don't know if I'd trust this if I were the Panther. Oh, and Nate Saturn, of course, the man he is now. And a chop from Saturn. The Panther should not have trusted that. And Nate Saturn's got the Panther down. Some sort of modified calf crusher we've got going on here. Nate Saturn just playing around with the left leg of the Panther. Now just trying to hurt the knee and the ankle of the
See, the
Panther.
Panther's taller than Saturn, so
Saturn trying to stop
the
him.
more Saturn works on his lower legs, the less the Panther can do.
The Panther able to get to the ropes to cause a break.
And you don't touch me, ref. You count. 5 seconds.
Nate Saturn angry that the ref didn't give him his 5 seconds after the Panther reached the ropes.
You ready? You ready to lock up?
Now Nate Saturn just tooling with the Panther rather.
English, but
Yeah.
Not my first language.
how long you been speaking it?
And now the Panther with a reversal takes the arm of Saturn and pushes him off. Now the
The
Panther.
disrespect is in the air here is very. I'm not even sure the word.
Panther trying to play some mind games as Saturn always has been here recently. And now perhaps, why is he trusting this again, Bradley? Oh, this time it's the Panther that reverses it and a slap to the face.
Keep talking.
Panther this time not trusting Nate Saturn, making sure he gets that foot in there before Saturn could.
He can't even stay the ring.
Saturn going back to James, get some advice here.
We are at 5. Saturn better get back in the ring. Brookie Farquaad counting him out of this match.
He's got
Let's
10
go.
seconds.
I thought you wanted my belt.
As he
I
just
thought
said.
you want my belt. Get in the ring.
I think the referee knows that, Bradley. That's why she's counting. I don't know why he's saying it. And now a lockup, center of the ring. Oh, and Nate Saturn able to take the arm of the Panther and now just destroying it.
So
Absolutely crushing the Panther here.
Panther's left arm, and now into a headlock. Saturn back on that arm again. Working the Panther down to the ground. The Panther has no choice when Nate Saturn has his arm in the back of his shoulder like that. And now, a crossface! Nate Saturn's got it locked in.
He's looking over.
The Panther nowhere to go. Center of the ring.
Surely the Panther won't tap this soon.
Trying an elbow to the ribs didn't work out too well. The Panther with a pin. Ricky Farquaad with a slow count, and the Panther is unhappy about it.
come on, that was 3.
Panther thought it was 3. I'm not sure if it would have been 3, but it was certainly more than 1.
Do something about it.
And once again, Nate Saturn outside of the ring, trying to get some advice from James Johnson. And Zach the Bruiser Daniels not happy about it.
Don't make me come across
And I'm sure the Panther isn't either.
Let's go.
You remember what happened to you.
Now you can see Big James Johnson and Zach Daniels getting into it in the background.
It's getting very heated in San Diego at Petco Park. Here.
See, I'll walk up to you like a man.
Oh, they're face to face now.
Back away, James. I paid for
And it's a
your career.
distraction for both of the
Only
competitors in the
reason you
ring.
have that belt.
But now they seem to be back onto each other.
Goes straight to that headlock there.
Saturn with a headlock locked in. Panther trying to get out of it.
Headlock takeover by Saturn. And keeping the head in, wrenching.
Come here, do
That does not feel good.
Oh, I will, trust me. I'd love to come in there.
The Panther rolls him over. Another slow count from Farquaad.
She can automatically drop down as soon as she sees it. She's going to have a little bit of time.
Bradley, she's got to be ready for that.
No, I believe Nate Saturn would have kicked out anyways, Buck.
That was at least 2 that time.
Well, what did the ref count?
Ref,
1,
Seems
Bradley.
like it was 1.
It was not 1. He was there for
never been a
seconds.
10.
I mean,
Learn the rules if you're
how
going to
much did he
officiate
pay
sport.
for this crap? You count like a normal human being. Count. Oh.
And now a slap from Nate Saturn as the Panther was distracted by the
right
referee.
across the right side of the left side of the Panther's jaw.
Oh.
Come on, Saturn.
Now just kicking down on the Panther and now on top of him. Beating him down.
Come on, get up. Get up, come on.
Takes the arm, and now he's got an arm bar
That's
locked
the same
in.
arm that he's been working down.
Panther on the ropes.
Nate Saturn's watched this film. That's the arm that the Panther slings with on the bomber.
I'm off.
Ref,
I got 5 seconds.
ref.
He's
You're
got 5.
waiting 5 seconds
He's got 5.
before you
They're
count
saying
to
he
5.
has 5 seconds, which is true.
Zach Daniels not happy about Nate Saturn taking advantage of that rule, though.
James, be on your side.
Don't
I
talk to
don't
the
want to
ref.
have to hurt you, James.
Don't talk to the
I
ref.
don't want to have to
Don't
hurt
talk
you,
to the
James.
ref.
Don't make me hurt you,
Don't talk
James.
to the ref.
And now Saturn back on controversy.
Our suplex out of the ring
He
post.
said he was going on his friend, but the Panther rather prevents it and suplexes Saturn in the
Big
center of the
suplex
ring.
to Saturn. Saturn was at the 2 men combined were at like a 180-degree angle there.
And here's a pin. 1. Oh, and Nate Saturn able to get out at 2.
That's an early 2 count technically though.
Full force, he's out. Let's go. Come on.
James and Zach both trying to hype up their men.
Come on.
Get up.
Come on.
And now a headlock from the Panther.
Come on.
Nate Saturn's had him in multiple throughout this match. But Saturn throws him off. Ducks a clothesline. Ducks another. Claymore kick from the Panther. Can he get to a pin, Bradley?
What a kick there.
And here's the pin. Trying to grab both legs. Can only get 1. Rookie Farquaad counts 3. But his foot is on the rope. Bradley, this is such bullcrap.
Very smart maneuver.
The
by
referee
Saturn.
didn't even notice that. James and even Saturn were telling her, this is the ref's job. They should not be allowed to influence her decisions.
Come on.
And now the Panther
Come on, Saturn.
is super angry about that call and just teeing off on the head of Nate Saturn.
I think this is fair play.
And Saturn trying to get some sort of reversal, taking the legs of the Panther, trying to get a pin, but no. Panther rolls through. Saturn is back over, tries to get a pin on the Panther. His shoulder is up.
This is very technical wrestling.
And no pins were made there. Both men just rolling around trying to pin one another, but everyone able to get out of it. And here's Saturn face to face with the Bruiser. But here comes James Johnson, of course.
James already told you I'll see you in the locker room.
And now the Bruiser, Zach Daniels, and James Johnson face to face in each other's
I will
grill.
come back to Japan and I will take this from you. No. Keep your hands off of me, James.
Zach Daniels said he'll come back to JPW and take that title from James.
I've got 10.
Now it's the Panther. No, rather Nate Saturn. Still Nate Saturn being counted out of this match.
Watch out, James.
Saturn has all the time he wants. He has 10 seconds.
Oh, and here he comes sliding into the code breaker. Oh, right in the jaw and the nose area of the Panther. And can he get him rolled over for a pin, Bradley? Barely. And the Panther able to kick it too. Could have been 3 if the Nate Saturn could have got him around.
That maneuver just worked on the lower back a little bit there.
And now to the leg of the Panther.
See, Nate Saturn's
Kicking
doing
it.
all the little things, even if they don't hurt too bad.
Another one. I think they hurt pretty bad, Bradley. Look at the way the Panther is seething in pain.
I'm whooping your friend's ass.
Nate Saturn running his mouth to Zach Daniels.
As he's been doing this whole match.
You tell me if this looks familiar, because I know you've kicked out of this many times. I know you like it too.
Nate Saturn, what is he thinking here?
That's Zach Daniels' finisher move.
He does Zach Daniels senton and
That's
runs
called
his
the
mouth
Daniels
to him.
dizziness.
Hey, come do it again, James. Come over here and do it again.
Nate Saturn just hit the Daniels dizziness all over the Panther.
And I think Nate Saturn could be considering a move we haven't seen in a long time. Navigator from Saturn. And now a pin, but the Panther's out of it.
Hurts my soul.
We haven't seen the Navigator in months, Bradley. Maybe, perhaps. I don't even know if we've seen it in MCW 2025.
I don't think we saw it towards the end of 2024 either. It's probably been about a year since we saw that.
And once again, Johnson and Daniels getting into it
He's one of one, really. He's one of
as these two men continue to fight inside the ring.
Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them.
4.
Nate Saturn definitely looking for a figure 4 leg lock the way he is turning this around. Can't quite get him in, and he does get him in actually. He's got him in the figure 4. And the Panther, of course, in great pain. Cannot get to the ropes though. He must cause a break somehow.
Just twisting that leg of the Panther.
The Panther in great pain right now. Oh, he rolls it over, reverting the pain to Nate Saturn, but he's on the ropes.
That just had to kill the energy of Saturn. He had a great maneuver locked in, and then the Panther reversed it.
Panther now trying to get some advice himself from Zach Daniels.
7 seconds. Let's go. Take some time.
4, 5.
And James Johnson giving Nate Saturn terrible ideas. Here comes Saturn! Suicide dive! Taking out the
He
Panther.
looks like he just maneuvered all over him.
It's my
Or manured,
company.
I mean.
It's my company. It's my company.
He just pooped on the Panther.
Bradley, that is quite the comparison.
While I was gone, I've been living on a farm, and I have some good analogy now.
Here he comes again. Suicide dive once again from Nate Saturn.
You like it?
And why is he playing with the Panther's hair? I guess trying to get in his head.
Literally.
Looking like it's over.
Gave him a knee to the back and the spine. But now throws him back in the ring.
He's just working down the spinoculus.
Here comes Saturn with a pin.
2.
The Panther's out of it at 2.
No, kick out
Look
at
me in
2.
my eyes and tell me it's
Bob
over.
the Panther.
That was 3. That was 3. Come
James
on.
saying it was 3.
Why don't you move
Here
on,
comes
you
Nate
little-
Saturn thinking something.
Ugh.
The Panther laid out on the mat as Saturn turns that ladder around, once again acting as our top rope. And he's going up top. The Bruiser, Zach Daniels, playing with him a little, shaking that ladder around. Of course, he cannot push it over. But the Panther with a right hand.
big right from
And the Panther
No.
with terrible ideas. Oh no, superplex from the top of the
Owie.
ladder.
Both of the men are down.
Panther unable to get to a cover after both of those suicide dives he just took. But now both men down. And now to the pin.
1, 2.
And James Johnson pulls Nate Saturn out of the ring. This is such bull crap, Bradley. Johnson
smart.
should be removed from ringside.
If Zach Daniels did that, you would be saying it's smart.
All I'm saying is Nate Saturn calls the Panther a rip-off Roman, but it looks like James Johnson was the solo Sokoa pulling Nate Roman Reigns Saturn out of the
Gotta be
ring.
better than this.
Nate Roman Reigns Saturn could be Nate Einstein because he's being smart in this match.
Whatever you say, Bradley, I think Nate Saturn is just a flat-out cheater. And Bradley, this is utter insanity.
It is what it is, in my opinion.
Both men down.
Nate Saturn wanted a clean one-on-one match, and then the Panther brought Zach Daniels to start a ruckus.
No, Nate Saturn brought James Johnson.
James Johnson's always by his side.
Well, the Panther needed someone by his side as Saturn ducks a clothesline and grabs another, goes for a crucifix, but the Panther able to catch him. What is going on? He's getting him up on his shoulders. What a reversal, Bradley! Oh my goodness! Bring trauma!
Nate Saturn's got to be out. Can the
He
Panther
was
get to
able
the cover?
to reverse it. Nate Saturn went for the crucifix pin and the Panther caught him. And now just waiting for Nate Saturn to get up. Stairway to greatness.
What a stairway to greatness.
Looks like he
there.
caught the shoulder there more than the face, but here's a pin.
1, 2.
He
Yeah,
still,
it's a kick out.
He still knocks saliva out of Nate Saturn's mouth. But you got to think, if the Panther kicked Saturn in the face there, that might have been a 3 count. Just that little itty-bitty mistake might have costed the Panther the match.
I definitely agree with you for once, Bradley. The fact that the Panther didn't get all of that one in the jaw of Nate Saturn perhaps could have just cost him that match. Now getting Nate Saturn back to his feet. Went for a German. Saturn slaps it off. But the Panther back on the attack. Rainmaker,
Caught a
Bradley!
discus clothesline.
Caught a Rainmaker!
Powerful from the Panther.
Rainmaker, Bradley!
But it don't matter, because Saturn's going to overcome it.
The move made famous by Okada.
The Panther using it now.
And now he's got him back up, looking for a choke slam. A move used by both James and Zach Daniels, and throws him down. Now to the pin.
1, 2.
Saturn's up at 2, just
That
barely.
was a weak kick out though. That's good news for the Panther.
And where is? We don't have an angle of it. Where is the Bruiser going?
Zach Daniels is leaving
Zach
Petco
Daniels.
Park.
He just left the Panther dry. He just walked out of the arena.
Zach Daniels just left the stadium.
Well, it doesn't look like the Panther had much of a backup plan, because the Bruiser, Zach Daniels, has just left him.
See, this is what I mean. If the Panther didn't bring out Zach Daniels, James Johnson would have got involved, and the Panther probably could have already won.
No,
And
the
it was
Panther-
all for nothing. Zach Daniels left.
With another suplex. What could he be thinking here? Maybe he should have went for the pin there. But it looks like he has something else in mind. He's got the leg of Nate Saturn, locking it in. He's got him in the STFU, Bradley.
STF is in.
The move made famous by John Cena.
Come on, Saturn.
And the Panthers got it cinched in.
Come on, Saturn.
Nate Saturn nowhere to go.
Tap!
Rolling up. 1.
2.
And the Panther able to get out. What a reversal by Saturn.
All these submission moves, take it from someone that's been in the ring before, all the way over in Europe. They work you down. They drain your energy.
Bradley, you haven't been in the ring in 30 years. These men are much more powerful than you ever were.
They're more powerful, which makes me think, good gravy. How do they do it?
Why are you thinking about gravy, Bradley?
Same reason you're British.
I can't help that I'm British, but now Nate Saturn, perhaps just looking for a takedown on the Panther
I
here.
think he was looking for a Spanish fly, but he didn't feel like being Spanish fly, so he just took him down.
So he's being lazy, Bradley.
He's being a Spanish bug.
And now the Panther, of course, with no help. Bradley over here trying to be funny. But Zach Daniels has left the Panther, which is not a laughing matter. The Panther alone out here. Nate Saturn still with James Johnson by his side.
Because James and Nate Saturn are best friends.
And Nate Saturn, he's got the title belt, he moves! He hit Brookie for a quad! No! He just took out the referee! The Panther trying to check on her.
Wait.
No.
6 planets deep.
Nate Saturn with his finishing move. And now a pin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my gosh.
As you said earlier in this match, Bradley, what did the ref count to? 0! So there wasn't even a pin there.
The ref is out.
You're asking for this one.
Well, according to you, all that matters is the referee. And here he comes with a stairway to greatness, the Panther's own move, using it against him.
The ref.
Come on, ref. Come on, ref.
Get out, Brookie. Count the
Bradley,
pin.
quit cheering for Nate
Count the
Saturn.
pin.
You are supposed to be an unbiased announcer.
2.
The Panther barely
No
gets up
way.
at 2.
That was 3. Come on.
How did the Panther kick?
This a million times. It does not
Just
hurt that.
barely getting that left shoulder off the mat at 2.
Nate Saturn telling the ref he's been hit with that title many times.
serious
It
right
does
now?
not hurt that bad. It
I
hurts
guess he's
though.
telling us she should have been able to count faster, Bradley.
And pay you
I suppose.
in my company? I'm sick.
Nate Saturn just going off on the ref right now.
That
Brookie far
enraged
quad
him.
should not take this. She should disqualify Nate Saturn for this.
He hasn't touched her. It's verbal.
Now the Panther back to his feet. He sees Nate Saturn is distracted. Saturn
Oh,
moves. Oh no! A claymore to the referee. As soon as she gets up and a stairway to greatness, he just kicked the crap out of the Panther. I saw the connection, but no
ref is
referee.
out.
Holy crap! He just kicked the living crap out of him, Bradley.
Asking for a different ref.
I don't think there's any refs on standby. Ronald Dump and Matt McAfee are both gone right now, Bradley.
Yeah, they're on vacation in Thailand.
And now the Panther's starting to come to sorts, it seems. But Nate Saturn not going to let him get his energy back. Gets him back to his feet. Ring around Saturn.
Nate Saturn had this match won. He should be the new champion.
And here comes the... Oh no! He's giving Nate Saturn a chair? What is this?
I was wondering
No.
why Nate
I
Saturn
don't
said
wanna
plan
win
B.
this way.
Hold
I
on.
don't-
Nate Saturn...
I don't want to win this way. Do it. I asked for a fair match.
Nate Saturn won't use the chair.
I don't want
He said he doesn't want to win this way.
She's out.
Perhaps he wants to win clean for once.
He asked for the
And now
clean
James
match.
gonna get... No, the Bruiser! Zach Daniels, he didn't leave the Panther! He went to help him! And with rights and lefts to Saturn and Johnson. The Bruiser is here, clothesline down on Saturn. He's here to save the Panther, ducks the clothesline, and a shoulder tackle on James Johnson. He's here to save the Panther from the chair. We thought he had left him, but here he is, and Nate Saturn's down. He helps the Panther up. We thought he had left the Panther. Perhaps we doubted Zach Daniels in a way we shouldn't have, Bradley. And now both James Johnson and Zach Daniels are on the outside of the ring. Looks like they're going to have a little throwdown of their own, Bradley. But meanwhile, the Panther sees Nate Saturn out there where Saturn loves to suicide dive. And the Panther motioning he wants him to get up. What could he be thinking here, Bradley? There's only one thing the Panther does when he jumps out of the ring. I think I know what's coming. The axe handle on the top of the head of Nate Saturn. And now here he goes. Throws him into the pole. And Nate Saturn on top of the announce table now. The Panther lifting him up. Face off the announce table.
You just grabbed the microphone in front of me and
Nate
smacks the Panther
Saturn
upside the head with
just
it.
hit the Panther right in the nose area with the mic, and now with one to the top of the head, Bradley. Nate Saturn using a microphone to his advantage.
Fixing our table. Thank you.
Run this company.
Hey, Nate Saturn, get away from me.
I like it.
Bradley, we do not want people near our announce table
I'm
like
just
that.
cheering for James here.
James Johnson just punched Zach Daniels in the back of the neck. Saturn barely able to keep his balance there. Now he's helping James beat up Zach Daniels. Meanwhile, the Panther starting to show a little motion on the outside of the ring as Daniels is thrown outside of the ring. And here comes James coming after Zach Daniels. Meanwhile, the Panther gives one to James and trying to help his friend up.
This is...
Meanwhile, Nate Saturn with terrible ideas. Looks like he's starting to think of something. All three men up. The Panther another right to James Johnson. But here comes Nate Saturn. Oh, a triple suicide dive.
All men down.
What in the world have we just witnessed? And now he's trying to get Brookie Farquaad up so she can count the Panther out.
2.
Come on.
In MCW rules, if the champ gets counted out, we do have a new champion.
Bradley, that's bullcrap.
That's MCW.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Bradley, you show me that in a piece of paper. That has never been a
I'll
rule
show
in the
you.
history of wrestling.
MCW's trampoline wrestling.
That doesn't mean it's not wrestling, it's
Oh, and
trampoline
that's the rule.
wrestling.
We need to be
Trampoline
unique.
wrestling, Bradley.
9.
The Panther at 9 and he barely gets in the ring. Curb stomp from Saturn the second he gets in. And a pin.
1, 2.
Only 2. The Panther able to get the shoulder up, Bradley. Oh my goodness, so much action. And now a stunner outside the ring from Daniels onto Johnson. So much destruction caused in this match, and there's not even a stipulation. I can only imagine if they were able to use weapons, Bradley.
This would be deadly.
Poor Brookie Farquaad has been taken out at least 3 times at this point. But now you can see all the action. Johnson and Daniels outside the ring. The actual match going on. Saturn and the Panther. And Saturn looks to be lining up a 6 planets deep.
6 of them.
6 of them deep, Bradley.
Really deep.
Oh my goodness, he just gave him the 6 planets deep, which as usual, ladies and gentlemen, that 6th planet deep is Saturn, not Uranus.
Yeah.
Make sure I remind everyone every time. And here comes another one. Another 6 planets deep from Nate Saturn. And the Panther, you can see the blood on his face. I assume from when the microphone hit him in the nose that first time. Look at the blood on the face of the Panther. And Saturn lining up another 6 planets deep. You could see the impact even closer on that one, Bradley. And now looking to roll him over, perhaps to end this match. Why is Nate Saturn not covering the Panther? He just hit 3 6 planets deep, Bradley.
He's done so much.
What is he doing? He gives the Panther a kick, perhaps just taunting the Panther, and a swanton onto the chest of the Panther.
Just gave me the belt.
Says the Panther should have just gave him the belt.
1, 2.
The Panther up at 2 again.
The Panther flipped Saturn over there.
1.
Another pin. And the Panther out again. Here's a pin from the Panther. No, rolls back over his Saturn. Now the Panther grabbing him. Oh, and he's got him. He's got it cinched in, Bradley.
It.
He's got the
This is
headlock.
it.
Will Nate Saturn tap?
Is this your champion? World champion? And he wants to be world champion. He wants to be world champion and heavyweight champion. Well, he must be smoking if he thinks I'm going to let that happen.
The Panther says he must be smoking if he thinks he's gonna
James!
let Nate Saturn
James is
be
gone.
heavyweight champ.
Jack done took care of that little boy.
You okay?
Now the Panther's got it all the way locked in, Bradley. I think this could be over for Nate
No
Saturn.
more James.
But now digging the Panther's jaw into the top of his head, forcing a break, but the Panther able to get back into it.
You see
And
that,
we
Saturn?
can see Zach
Exactly
Daniels
what I told
has
Bob
taken
was gonna
care
happen.
of James
Look at him
Johnson.
now. You see this, ref?
Meanwhile, a pin from Saturn. The Panther able to kick it too and back into the headlock.
You
Kick
called
out
it.
at 2.
All three of you, this is your fault. You understand that? Look at this right here. You see this? You see this right here?
Oh crap,
You
Brett.
never had
He's been
this.
doing it the whole
Nate
night.
Saturn had his foot on the rope barely.
Unworthy, James.
The Panther is angry.
Meanwhile,
Zach Daniels is running his lips.
yes, Daniels is trash talking James Johnson. But as we know, he has the right to do so. He has pretty much destroyed James Johnson throughout their JPW careers. And now, left hands from Daniels to Johnson. And Rookie Funk, what is she thinking? She's left the ring. And a blow. Why would she leave? Those two men aren't involved in this match. Here it comes. Oh, Canadian
on his head.
Destroyer on the top of the cranium. Oh my goodness.
you beat.
He could have just killed the Panther. Nate Saturn spiking the top of the head.
The Panther's
off of
tapping.
The mat.
The Panther just tapped.
No, he didn't, Bradley. I didn't see it.
The ref wasn't here, but the Panther just tapped.
He just said he didn't
And
tap.
now
He
that
said
the
he
ref's
didn't,
here-
Bradley.
Now that the ref here, he's saying,
He didn't tap, Bradley. I never saw it.
Yeah.
And Nate Saturn rather looking to break the elbow of the Panther now. The Panther rolls him over. And now, can he get it cinched in? He's got it. Anaconda Vice, Bradley. He's got it locked in. His foot is on the rope again. The Panther not happy with the referee making that call
you
so
can tell the
quickly.
Panther hasn't been in a ring. His ring awareness isn't all there this match.
Well, Bradley, there hasn't been a ring for months. The Panther could have lost his touch.
You can tell Nate Saturn's been somewhere. Maybe he's even in Japan with James.
I did think that D'Angelo guy looked a little familiar.
No, that was D'Angelo, the Dancing Ninja, who might sign with MCW, he said.
Yeah, I bet you don't think that El Grande Americano was Chad Gable either, do you,
It's
Bradley?
not.
A drop kick from Nate Saturn.
Come on. Come on.
And
But
look who's
now-
on top now.
James Johnson is taken over against Daniels. As the Panther can barely stand. Now back body drop from the Panther, able to reverse it, both men down. Meanwhile, Daniels and Johnson continue to throw down outside the ring, but now they're trying to get to each of their fellow friends, trying to give them some advice.
Take care of him. Take care of him.
The Panther telling Daniels to take care of James. He doesn't want James out here giving Nate Saturn advice throughout this match.
This is crazy.
Take care of him. You listen to me. I'm about to hit him with a finisher. And you better count to 3.
Now the Panther going off on Brookie Farquaad, saying he's about to kick Nate Saturn in the
over.
face and that she better count to 3. Oh no, he's not going to kick him in the face. He's going to give him a bomber. Here comes his finishing move. The bomber. Can he get to the pin in time?
Never
And Nate Saturn able to kick out at 2. How is Nate Saturn showing such endurance, Bradley? Meanwhile, outside the ring, these two men continue to go at it.
These two men hate each other.
I think hate is an understatement, Bradley.
Hate's a harsh word.
These two men not even able to get up to do anything to one another right now. They are both so worn down.
I'll meet you.
Making their way back to backstage, it appears. And now Nate Saturn is in trouble as the Panther locks in the Boston Crab, the Walls of Jericho, whatever you want to call it. But he's got it stitched in. No, Nate Saturn shoots him off and he just speared Rookie Farquaad. So inadvertent from the Panther. But Nate Saturn has once again caused the referee to be taken out.
I don't even think that was intentional.
Bradley, if you know Nate Saturn right now, you know that was intentional as crap.
He looked like he couldn't believe it whenever it happened, though.
Of course, he's got to play it off, Bradley. But here comes Saturn. Perhaps he's had a change of mind about the chair. As he comes in the ring, perhaps he has learned that the Panther cannot be defeated tonight without the use of this chair.
You got it? You got it? Oh, you got it.
Now picking the Panther up to do whatever he plans on doing to him.
You ready for this at home?
And could he be thinking here, Bradley? It looks like he could be wanting a package pile driver, but he doesn't have the arms hooked of the Panther.
Did it to set.
Whoa! Big body drop on the chair, Bradley. That had to be so painful.
That's straight metal.
My goodness, and now a pin from the Panther. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nate Saturn kicked it 5, Bradley. But that is a 3 count.
What did you tell me earlier?
The same thing you told me before, which I told you was bullcrap.
Well,
that should have been Jared Controversy's victory. Rookie Farquaad starting to come to sort. Nope. Thought she was coming back there, Bradley. But I don't think she has enough energy to even pick her head up off the mat for longer than 2 seconds. She has been destroyed throughout this match. Now the Panther trying to work Nate Saturn. He's got to find something to win this match. And now a chokehold, which now is legal since the ref is out. No ref, no rules. Nate Saturn's famous saying throughout these last few weeks. And now the Panther just right hand after right hand to the face of Saturn. Another one. He's on top of Saturn, not letting him go anywhere. And now could he... What is the Panther trying to gain some energy here? Rearing it back. Another right hand. The Panther trying to find enough energy to keep this fight going. Of course, the Panther could just walk out of the arena and keep his title, I suppose. But he wants to show the world that he can beat Nate Saturn at his best as he throws Saturn onto that announce table. And Saturn busted his face off of it when he did so. And now the Panther back on the attack. Another one off the announce table. Throws him up on it. And Bradley, this is intense going on right in front of our announce table. Hopefully they don't break it. I'm glad they didn't this time. And on one into the ladder, Bradley. These two men need to stay away from our announce table, in my opinion. They've nearly broke it twice now.
It's very dangerous.
And we've seen what happens.
It doesn't matter. If I bleed, he's gonna have to kill me before I lose this.
Panther says Nate Saturn will have to kill him to lose this title. Meanwhile, the Panther, he just made his way backstage, Bradley. This has been an insane match thus far, hasn't it?
This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy.
Bradley,
Absolutely.
I must say, I might hate you sometimes, but it is nice to have you back by my side commentating
It's nice
these matches.
to be here, even
It
though
was
I don't
quite
like
hard
your breath.
to do.
Your breath stinks.
Meanwhile, as you can see, Bradley, the ref is knocked out in the center of the ring.
Very knocked out.
And Nate Saturn is also knocked out under the ring. But here he comes out of the ring, and he's bleeding. His head is cut open.
He's not even sure where the Panther's at.
Well, he was KO'd while the Panther made his way backstage. And now Saturn just now noticing that he is bleeding out in the Panther's back.
Let's see how Saturn's looking. Yeah. You like that?
The Panther showing the world the blood of Saturn and blow right to the face.
You like that, Saturn? Oh.
And a low blow from Saturn, the second one this match.
No ref, no rules, no kids for the Panther.
Throws the Panther back in the ring. And here comes Saturn on the attack. Perhaps, even though he has been cut open, it seems he's got some energy back, Bradley.
Zach!
They're calling for Zach. Because there is James Johnson. Trying to get the ref.
No.
Oh no. Spear from James! He just cut the Panther in half! The Panther coughing up spit and everything else. Holy crap, Bradley! We know that James has the nastiest spear in the game, and we just saw it on the Panther, and now he's looking for his patented choke slam on the Panther. And now trying to help Saturn back in the ring, but here comes Daniels rolling into the ring. And now these two men back at it. Daniels telling James once again to get in the locker room where these two men have been settling their differences this match. But Johnson trying to fight off Daniels long enough to get the ref in for a count.
Get up, James. Get up.
And now Daniels finally gets Johnson up and pushes him out of the ring. No, a choke slam. He didn't push him out of the ring, Bradley. And meanwhile, the Panther kicked out. So much going on. She needs to get these two men out of the ring. They are not involved in this match. The Panther has just kicked out of James Johnson's spear and chokeslam.
That spear was deadly.
We hardly ever see anyone kick out of Johnson's spear. We know D'Angelo over in JPW could not kick out of it.
No, that was very deadly.
The Panther has only been rocked with one of those before, but that second one he just took looked very deadly and painful.
Very.
And now Nate Saturn talking to Brookie Farquaad about something as he pulls the Panther to the center of the ring.
Yo, Jeff Hardy!
Looking for another one of them Swanton's tribute to Jeff.
The knees up! The knees up, Bradley! The Panther fighting him off!
That hurts so bad.
Nate Saturn now even explaining his pain to us, saying it out loud. Meanwhile, the Panther on the attack, trying to get up, perhaps get Nate Saturn up with him. And now, what could he be thinking? A right hand to the side of Saturn's face, swinging him around. And he's got him on his shoulders, Bradley. This could only mean one thing. Brain trauma!
Deadly!
And we all know what this builds to, Bradley.
Because you're not enough. Ladies not taking her out was enough.
Now the Panther trash talking to Saturn as he destroys him. Trying to get him up on his knees.
It's enough for me.
And Saturn collapses as the Panther went for one of his signatures. But now he's got him up, Bradley. Here we go. Stairway to greatness.
Knocking
He
a
just
tooth
kicked
out, it
the
looked like.
crap out of Saturn's face. And now he's got his claw up, Bradley. Here we go.
Panther Claw.
Here comes the Panther Claw. And down goes Saturn. The Panther hitting his entire moves here. Every move he's famous for. Trying to beat down Saturn. Now trying to pull Saturn to his feet for what I assume will be his finishing maneuver after a right hand to the face. And here we go. He's got him up.
That's it. That's it.
Bomber! It's
Saturn-
over, Bradley.
Saturn can't move.
It is over.
1, 2.
No, Nate Saturn kicked it 2
Somehow he
and
ha-
3/4.
He hasn't even moved since he just kicked out.
What an insane kick out from Nate Saturn. But now the Panther, the submission he is signature for, trying to get it cinched in. Nate Saturn rolls it over. But no, the Panther kicked and rolled it back over. And now there it is. The guillotine locked in. Can he get it cinched in tight? He does. He's got it locked around the neck of Nate Saturn. And his other arm feeding through and squeezing tighter. This is over, Bradley. He is squeezing the blood flow out of Nate Saturn.
Check him!
Nate Saturn
It's
probably
over.
unable to
Check
breathe right now, but he catches his fist at 2. Nate Saturn has showings of life,
Sleep,
Bradley.
Saturn. Sleep! Sleep!
Panther telling him to sleep,
Sleep!
yelling at him to
Sleep.
sleep.
Check him!
Now yelling at Brookie Farquaad to check him.
Again!
There's 1, Bradley.
2.
There's 2.
Again.
And there's 3, Bradley.
Pay a freaking bill!
No!
Wait a minute.
No, it didn't go down!
Catch!
Brookie Farquaad.
It didn't go down!
She says he caught it before it went down the 3rd time. But the
It's
Panther
on
right
you.
back into
On
it.
you!
Right back. I
That's
think it's
it.
over
That's
now,
it.
Bradley. There's 1, Bradley.
2,
Let's see if you can count this time. Check it!
3.
And it's over. The
The
Panther.
Panther puts Nate Saturn to sleep.
He has just retained the
This is
MCW
the most
Heavyweight
crazy match
Championship.
in MCW history. The shenanigans are ridiculous.
He tells Brookie Farquaad to bring him his title.
Nate Saturn won this match 3 times. The Panther probably won it a couple times before he did too, but not as much as Nate Saturn. And Nate Saturn did it first. He should
Oh,
be champion.
Bradley, here
He should
you
be
go,
champion.
running that mouth. The Panther has cleanly just kept his title.
That's
Cleanly,
sickening.
cleanly.
Sickening.
Nate Saturn brought the chairs in the ring. There it is. Hold the fist up of the Panther. Cleanly, Bradley. Nate Saturn brought the chair in.
Yeah, but who
Nate Saturn
used it?
low blowed the
Who
Panther.
used it?
The Panther can't help that it was there. It
Yeah.
was just there
It was
whenever
an
he threw
accident.
it. It
Back
was an
body dropped
accident.
him onto the chair.
It was an accident,
Yeah, I'm
Bradley.
sure.
It absolutely was.
If you actually think that, that sickens me.
If Nate Saturn hadn't brought that in, did he just tell Brookie Farquaad she needs some reffing lessons?
I think he did, which is very rude.
But he's not exactly inaccurate, Bradley. There were some times that I thought there were some questionable calls in this match.
No one can beat me for my title. I own MCW. Freaking Farquaad. Owner. Saturn. Own him. James. Own him. The only accomplice of mine is Jesse Bruiser Daniels. And I've just showed you what he can do.
The Panther. Oh, thank you, Panther. It's my honor to commentate. Ha ha, Bradley, you didn't shake your hand.
I'm leaving.
You should leave. Leave
I hate
again.
the Panther.
Leave again forever,
You
Bradley.
can't win without
Leave
cheating.
again forever.
Nate Saturn won 3 times.
No, Nate Saturn's a cheater. Hey, Bradley, you're missing the iconic
I don't
boom!
want to see it.
Turn your head around and see it.